My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 2nd June 2021. The focus of our reflection: to be faithful is to be full of faith, that is, to be filled with the power of the Spirit, to remain in faith and trustworthiness. Our God is a God of the living and not of the dead. As long as we live in Him, we have life. But when we live in sin, we are dead, though physically alive. We, as faithful people, are called to carry this life within us. It is a call to live by the power of this life, to nurture it, and to bear witness to it. And now, how to live and witness this godly life? First of all, it is by being humble and conscious and repentant about our human sinfulness like Tobit. Then, it is by not being intimidated by the pressures and assaults of the evil, as in the case of Tobit or Sarah, who is weighed down by the unjust reproaches of the people, or as in the case of Jesus, whom the Sadducees tried to corner with the question on the resurrection. Then it is by surrendering all the anguish to God and plead for His intervention and mercy. Appreciable is the spirit of deep faith and surrender of both Tobit and Sarah, the daughter of Raguel. Unjustly, for no fault of theirs, they were blamed and slandered by the people. Tobit was accused of sin as the cause for his loss of sight, and Sarah for the death of her husbands. But they do not blame God, they do not curse the people, they do not lose faith in God as if He is dead and unbothered. They do not question Him, claiming that they are just and their suffering is unjust, as many of us do. They feel completely helpless, but not to be depressed, but to totally surrender themselves to God. In the light of the gospel, these were like the resurrected people who are not bound by mere earthly restrictions or attachments. They rise higher and operate in a higher realm, like the angels in heaven. These always do God's will and obey His commands. Obviously, the criteria of heaven are different from the criteria of the world. And now the direction and the directive for our life. The life of resurrection can already be anticipated and foretasted here on earth itself, provided that we live like angels, that is, with detachment from all the binding ties of the earth and with singular attachment to God.